cab to the movies at Linden Boulevard Multiplex because she can't stand the train equals $13 one way. I'm sorry, Ronnie. I can't tell you. I want to tell you. I just can't right now. Not yet. But soon. After everything I've done for you, she shoots glare over her shoulder. Man, whatever.
I'm not sure why the exposure is so bad, but you know. Hello, good morning, actually afternoon everyone, and welcome to my day 2 of the reading rush vlog. It is currently, what time is it? It is 12 minutes past 1, and I am starting the vlog a little bit later than I wanted to, but this morning I have done nothing but listen to more of Let Me Hear a Rhyme. When I ended the vlog last night, I think I was only on page like 84, and now I'm on page 234, which is chapter 31. I think I was on chapter 12 last night when I ended the vlog, but I've been reading so much this morning. I am 1.5 books down, like I'm halfway through this now, and I thought I would come on and just share my opinions. I also would really like to have a bash at the new tag that was released by the Reading Rush yesterday. I didn't get a chance to do it in my first vlog, and I also would like to have a go at the Instagram challenge. So the new Reading Rush tag is called the Racing to Read book tag, and there are a couple questions which I will probably do a little bit later. And also the Instagram challenge for today is similar to yesterday's. It is to cosplay as a character. Now I have literally the perfect idea for this, and I won't win, but that's not the point, do you know what I mean? I could have done like a Harry Potter cosplay because I have like loads of stuff for that, but I decided not to because I don't want to give TERF JK Rowling any more attention than she deserves. So I was gonna cosplay as just a scythe from Scythe. Obviously it's not going to win, and I might have something a little bit better than that. I don't think I do right now. I was thinking of using this scythe I got last Halloween, and also my Ravenclaw robe. Even though it is Ravenclaw, I'll hide the badge and it looks black, so I was thinking of doing like a little cosplay of someone from Scythe. So Scythe is normally here. I was going to hold up Thunderhead, and the trilogy consists of Scythe, Thunderhead and now the Toll, which I have read them, and I love the Arc of the Scythe trilogy so fucking much. Someone actually does wear a black like robe, and they're not supposed to. They go into the name of Scythe Lucifer, so I'm thinking of cosplaying as Scythe Lucifer today, and having like my lights at the back, just so that the background can be red and I can be like, use my ring light like I did yesterday and do it like that, so I can proper like cosplay as Scythe Lucifer. That's what I was gonna do. I'm not gonna win, obviously, but I thought it was a really good idea, and I'm just working with what I've got, and apparently I have this really obnoxious scythe, so I'm working with it. Back to my thoughts on my current read, Let Me Hear a Rhyme. This book is completing the challenge of reading a book that is outside of my continent. This takes place in Brooklyn in New York, and I'm obviously British, and this is based in America, so I thought that it counts. I decided to listen to a lot of this morning. As I already said, I went from page like 80 something to page like 234. There you go, that's what page I'm on. And I was just doing my nails, I was just chilling and just kind of like laying in bed and listening to my audiobook. It was like the chillest thing I've done in quite a long time. I absolutely love Jarell. Like, I know that in yesterday's vlog I did say that Jasmine was my favourite, and she still is to a certain extent, but I've kind of noticed some stuff in her character that I don't really enjoy, like the way that she's written. I do absolutely still love the fact that she's so powerful, but I do kind of get like the I'm not like other girls vibe, and she's even said that a few times, like I'm not like other girls, I'm this, and like she kind of like low-key like slut shames people, especially a character in here called Ronnie. She says like stuff like, Ronnie likes these things, but I like these things, I don't like other girls, and I'm just like, but that aside, I do still like Jasmine, and I really would die for Jarell. He is so sweet and precious, and I love the way that Steph's friends, who unfortunately passed away, I love how they are taking care of his sister and really making her feel like they are there for her and some people in more ways than one. Speaking of that, actually, I do like the whole like friends to lovers trope that's going on. I absolutely love it, and like best friends brother trope that's going on here. So if you like any of those tropes, I think you would really like the romance that's happening and blossoming right now. But overall, I am having a really good time. I'm enjoying it. I'm learning quite a lot about hip hop and the origins of it. There was like a hip hop 101 quiz that Jarrell had to do, and I learned quite a lot when he was talking about that. There was a really funny part in the audiobook actually earlier. Quaddy and Jasmine are like sat somewhere like listening to music, and Quaddy's like, oh, you can sing, and Jasmine says like, oh, I guess I can sing. And then like in the book she sings, and in the audiobook the audio narrator just goes, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I was literally cackling so much. I have actually been having a really good time and laughing quite a lot. I know that that isn't really like a moment where you should laugh and it's not like a comedic choice. However, Tiffany G. Jackson's prose are really like beautiful and poetic at times, but also fucking hilarious. Like, I have laughed so much during this. There was once actually in the first, I think 50 to 80 pages where Jarrell turns around like, did you just fart? And I was literally crying so bad on the bus yesterday. It was so funny. The way that the characters interact with each other are so realistic and just make me laugh. They have so much chemistry and it's so funny sometimes. Like, Jarrell is just hilarious, and I find myself laughing so much. One of the things I do find that is incredibly realistic is the way that they're trying to make Steph famous. So if you don't know what Let Me Hear a Rhyme is about and didn't watch my first Reading Rush vlog, I really highly recommend you do. But Let Me Hear a Rhyme, this is basically about a group of friends whose friend dies and gets shot, unfortunately. There's an A-plot of Steph, who is Jasmine's brother and Quaddy and Jarrell's friend. He gets shot and killed, and the book actually opens with his funeral, which I was very surprised that that was a choice which I didn't expect, and I actually really liked that. But their friend gets shot, and he's been like making mixtapes and stuff and rapping, having a really big passion for music, and it kind of in his name and in his memory, the three of them, Jasmine, Quaddy and Jarrell, which it's multiple perspectives in this book, which I found very easy to follow actually. But the three of them in his memoriam, in Steph's name, they decide to like release his unreleased and unheard music to like their neighborhood. And the way that they do it with like the mixtapes, and it's just the most realistic way I've ever seen in like a YA book of someone getting famous, because I expected them to like get famous overnight, but it's actually been quite hard for them, and they're having quite a lot of trials and tribulations in hiding the fact that Steph's actually dead. I absolutely love the B plot of this. That's the A plot, and then the B plot of this is like the whole murder mystery behind Steph's death, and Jasmine, his sister, really wants to know what happens to him. And so we have little snippets here and there, like with his pager going off, and in the recording studio, I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but Jasmine sees some sort of symbol on the wall that reminds her of her brother, and she just like gradually piecing together about her brother's murder and what she can do to bring him to justice. We just get these little snippets of like clues and stuff, and I'm starting to piece things together, and I actually really like the whole like mystery of who killed Steph and what happened to him as a little B plot. And then we've got a C plot as well, I believe, of a romance that's blossoming, like I've already said, and it's just all a really good book. It's very diverse, it's very complex in its structure and its characters. They have an amazing chemistry, and I'm really just enjoying myself, really enjoying myself. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of a break. I think I'm actually going to get my bag and stuff ready for when I have to leave for work in about an hour and a half, and honestly I do think I can get this finished today. It has 380 pages and I'm on 234, so I am just over 100 pages, like 150 140 pages away from the end. But I love reading this. It's so good, and it has me hooked with very little effort, if I'm gonna be honest, and I'm really enjoying it. So I think I can get it finished. If I don't though, I can definitely get it finished when I get home. I definitely can. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of a reading break now. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just listen while I'm taking this picture and like figuring stuff out and packing my bag. I just want to read it all the time, and the fact that I'm reading via listening to the audiobook makes me want to listen to it more, because I can literally listen to it while doing mostly anything. I don't know why I still have this in my hand. I bought this at Halloween. I'm such a sellout. I love Scythe too much.
He maneuvers in front of me, holding both my elbows. Why does it feel like his hands have been all over me all night? It's the drinks. It has to be.
Hello there. It is actually currently quite late. It is about 1 AM again, and I didn't want to vlog straight away when I got home. I don't really feel like vlogging right now because I'm very tired. I really would like to go to bed, but I had an okay shift. I'd like to come on to close out the vlog, give you a reading update, and to attempt to do like a quick fire rushing to read tag. And also show you my Instagram picture and how it looks. As you know, because I've mentioned in this vlog already, the Instagram challenge for day 2 of the reading rush was to cosplay as a book character, and I had a really good idea earlier of using my scythe and my black robe to do a scythe Lucifer. If you read the books, you'll know who I'm actually cosplaying. And I posted it to Instagram with this actual background, and I'm really, really proud of it. I had scythe in one hand, I had my copy of Thunderhead in the other, and I'm really proud of it. Even if I don't win, I like it anyway. I also came on to tell you that I did actually manage to finish Let Me Hear a Rhyme today. I'm very, very happy with myself. I have said a lot of my thoughts in this vlog already, so I won't bore you with any more, other than the fact that I did end up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and it is my second book read for the reading rush, and it completed the constant challenge. I'm about to go and edit this vlog and export it and stuff like that, and while it's exporting and uploading, I thought I would make a start on Scott Pilgrim Volume 1, Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. But this is going to be my next read. It is for the challenge of reading a book based on a movie I've already seen, and obviously I've seen Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I absolutely love that movie, and so I decided to give the graphic novels a try, and this is the first volume. I might get the second one while I'm in town tomorrow if I feel like it. But yeah, I'm really, really happy that I have this, and I'm going to read this for my challenge. I thought I'd bang it out now and get it out of the way, and I also might try and read maybe Rick tomorrow, or the other graphic novel I have on my TBR, just so that I'm a book ahead, because I have plans for tomorrow night. And Thursday's plan might be interrupted to like read all day because, you know, I'll be going to consume some alcohol. So at least I know that I will be on track if I just do a bunch of reading tonight while my vlog is uploading and rendering and stuff, and also tomorrow before I head out. But yeah, it is currently 1 AM and I'm gonna do the rushing to read challenge tag thing really quickly. So the first question is warm up, a book that stretches my mind. I literally have no idea. I've literally forgotten every single book I've ever read. Probably not the best time to do this. I'm gonna go with a very easy answer for me, and probably one that I answer tag questions way too much with, and that is The Kingdom by Jeff Rothenberg. I love this book so much. It is set in the kingdom, which is like a dystopian kind of but seemingly utopian society about fantasists who are half android, half human girls who make dreams come true, like happily ever afters come true. And that stretches my mind because it makes me think a lot about humanity and what it means to be human. It's just a very good book. I read it actually for the first time this time last year, so that's really good for the reading rush, and I don't regret a single moment. Next question is start line. What's a book that you started but never finished? Ooh. For this one I'll probably have to go with Fan the Flame by Anna Primaza. I started this ages ago and just didn't end up finishing it. I'm quite good with finishing books, but for some reason I think there was like a readathon happening and I didn't finish it beforehand, so I just stopped reading it. Next we have Sprint, a book you read really quickly. For this one I'm probably going to go with Birthday by Meredith. I read this all in one day. I can actually read 5 books in one day, but this story of Birthday just really consumed me and I just didn't want to put it down. I didn't want to do anything else but read it, so I'm going to go with that one. I also have a reading blog of that, so I'll link that up above. Next one is Marathon. What's your favourite long book? Renegades by Marissa Meyer is quite long. The Toll actually as well by Neil Shusterman is quite long. Those are two of like the best long books I have. Hurdles. What's a book that has ups and downs? I would say Little Lion by Brandy Colbert. I also read that this time last year and I could see what it was trying to do, but I do think the storyline and the book in general was just trying to do too much. Finish Line, a book you were proud to finish. For this one I'm probably gonna go with Chain of Gold, because by Cassandra Clare, the first book in the Last Hours series or trilogy or whatever the fuck it's gonna be, because I was in a massive reading slump when it came out, and also when I actually read it in June. So I'm really proud of myself for that. It was like a 600-page book and I read it and it was great. Next is Gold Medal, best book you've read during a readathon. This is a really good question. One that is really standing out to mind. It might not be my highest rated or actual favourite book I read during a readathon. The first book that springs to mind is Autobiography by Christina Lauren, just because I really enjoyed that during the first round of the Zodiac-a-thon, I believe, a few years ago, maybe a year ago at this point. I loved it. It was one of those books that, again, consumed me. I didn't want to do anything else, and yeah, I loved it. And the last one is Participation Ribbon, an underrated book you wish got more attention. I have a lot of these on my shelves, one of them being Pulp by Robin Talley. This is a lesbian novel, both set in dual timelines. So we have 2017, which is like the modern day, and then 1950, and it just compares and contrasts two lesbian relationships, one that's just ended and one that's just flourishing and beginning and being a secret in the 1950s. A very good, very, very, very good book. And I think that the saga volumes are quite underrated as well. I know that everyone loves the saga volumes, but I just still don't think it's enough love. I think that the saga volumes are fucking excellent. I don't think enough people speak about them. I think that poetry as a genre is also quite underrated, but I understand that people have their own taste and not everyone gets on with poetry, so that's fair enough. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my day 2 vlog of the reading rush. These aren't getting a lot of views, which is really sad because I'm putting a lot of effort into them, but it's fine. Not everything you do has to get bundles and bundles of views. Let me know what you're reading for the reading rush and if you're enjoying it and all that good stuff, and I will probably see you tomorrow. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm so tired. Can you tell? You probably can. Good night.